Yes, peoples. Welcome back to another episode of the Stockroom Podcast, where I'm joined by the guys, my bros, my brothers, my fellow presenters and co-hosts. We have Wally the Bear.
We have me.
And we have the M1 show.
We have him.
Aye, Bako, you know I've been looking at your hat and I've been thinking, where the hell did you get that from? you know, I'm not even trying to mock it. You know? I know, I'm not even gonna at you. It's too early in the episode to at you. But how are you guys?
Great, man. This episode, this hat has divided quite a few opinions. But I like it, so I bought it.
Fairs.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I'm standing on it.
I respect it. You know what? Stand your ground.
Be true to who you are.
Real.
Before your pride, pause.
Yeah. That's how I said. Be true. Be true to who you are.
Hey.
Alright, Michael. Yeah, what have you been up to?
I was in Amsterdam.
Yeah. Kubolo.
Huh?
Kubolo.
I was in Amsterdam with Patta for a Patta photo shoot. It was quite cool. Met up with the guys from Patta Amsterdam and Patta Milan, as well as the head office. Patta team.
So you couldn't source us a couple pairs.
Can you
MX
imagine?
ones.
Yeah, a couple pairs.
Huh?
I couldn't even source me a couple pairs.
I hear it.
But
Well, were they wearing it?
what?
The Air Max ones?
As in the Patta Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like when I say were they wearing it, you know, like some people. Okay, cool. A brand has a collab has come out from their brand. They're not really too far. Because personally, I feel like it's another shoe. But you see those New Balance patterns, I feel like they were whack. The green ones.
Maybe.
So I don't know if they would wear their releases or
So one thing.
is it like a brand tradition?
What for every link up they bring on their
Yeah.
they wear their patterns.
Shoe circle.
If we put your right foot in, take a picture. 3, 2, 1. You lot.
Hashtag pattern pathway. I just can't go in, can
Footpatrol.
it?
So yeah, so we went up there for a Patta group photo shoot. So the team from Milan came in. We came in from London via Eurostar, and then
Look at that Eurostar shout out.
I like. Basically, why could I just say we came from London?
brand placing.
You know what? I hear it.
And then yeah, obviously the DAM team was there. Head office team was there as well.
Damn. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep on making that joke.
And then
yeah, guys, go check out Michael's picture.
Yeah.
His socials in
There's
the.
more media on the way from the camera shots. There was a lot of media actually.
Go on.
Quite a good vibe. But he went up there for a group photo basically, and there was another project we're running as well. So they basically needed everybody there, and in a couple months, everybody will see what kind of the gang we're working on. But it's been really cool to be part of the experience. I've only just recently joined Patta, so people were telling me like, you're really lucky that the time you joined was when this happened, because this is not often. It's not a regular thing to be going out to Amsterdam and meeting up with people. But now I've done that, I've been able to make connections over there, meet some really cool people, and I can always tap back in with them when I go back over.
Cool. So Michael's just out of his job. Calm. Michael came out. Because he said working at Patta.
Oh, hey man.
No, it's up to you, innit? Like, but working. Yeah.
Yeah, so like literally we were out there for a couple of days, came back Wednesday morning, she came straight out to work.
Guys, you know when you sleep so much that there's like it dries the dribble. Today I was sleeping on the bus. Yeah, that's one of them ones. That if I saw myself, yeah,
you looking broke down.
yeah.
Have you ever like wake up in shock and you're just so surprised at the position you slept in?
Yeah.
Like you wake up, you're just like.
That's so real. That is so real.
You know, yeah. The sound is killing me, but I completely understand.
Like your eyes are very crossing and you look at the time like,
It's 2 a.m. What time did I go to sleep? 7. And then you go downstairs, you grab the cold water from the fridge,
bro. You know that's your bed for real.
and you recharge.
You go again.
And you're looking at. The thing is, yeah, sometimes your phone is hot,
bro.
I thought it was just me.
Bro.
Your phone is hot. I don't know why it's so hot. You pick up your phone.
And it's bare bright as well. So when you tap it, yeah, like It's like, me, I'm just like,
bro.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
go on.
Hey, it was good. It was a good time out there, man. And yeah, hopefully I can go back. Maybe not soon, but definitely again.
It's funny because you were saying that you wanted to go to Amsterdam.
Literally, it was such a weird coincidence how it happened. I was like, yeah, let's get Amsterdam. And people on Twitter were probably thinking, oh, he knew this trip was happening from ages ago.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. I found out about the trip a week before it happened. Found accommodation over the weekend, and I was there.
How many days were you there for?
From Monday to Wednesday. Monday afternoon to Wednesday morning.
I don't know if you observed it, but what did you see the different types of footwear people were wearing?
Yeah, a lot of Air Maxes out there.
Is it?
A lot of Air Maxes.
Is it?
A lot of Air Maxes.
what Air Maxes are we talking about?
95s, 1s, 90s, couple TMs out there as well. What else did I see? New Balance was pretty strong over there too.
What was the stock like in their shops?
So I didn't actually get to go in the stockroom, but like there was quite a range of stuff. I mean, they had some, like, for example, the
Wink, wink.
what's it called?
The Action Bronson.
Action Bronson.
Yeah.
But it was a small size.
Okay.
So I can't imagine there was many pairs left of that. But I think in terms of accessibility, where like the marketscape is different for market landscape, I guess is the word I can use, is different for them.
Marketscape makes sense. Yeah.
You see how like with London, you have like Offspring and you have Footpatrol, and they can basically have like priority in terms of like tier 0 products kind of thing, versus like a Patta in London where we get access to kind of sometimes we'll get access to the J's and whatnot, like just a range of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
The wee word is strong. Go on.
But then on the other side, on the flip side of it, like over there's not as many retailers, which means Patta I think gets a stronger pull.
Oh, okay.
So like on the shop floor they had like Stussie's out, like Stussie Vandal. They had the Action Bronson. There's a couple other little joints that I was like, you know what? They're smooth. Like if I was over here, I would have picked up one of them kind of thing. And then I also actually bumped into a resale store. Shout out to them. And their name is, I'm going to find it for you because I think it's important to shout them out. I think they're pretty cool. Second Culture Amsterdam. So their resale store, pretty good vibes. People are probably blessed over there. And I had like quite a range of products. I even saw some Wallaby Nikes. Like, I was like, that exists. So yeah, man, it was cool over there, good vibe, different. And it's not too different from London, apart from the fact that everybody cycles over there.
Yeah.
Like, city centre, there's no point
Have you been to Amsterdam before?
Nah.
Oh yeah.
There's no point having a car, bro. Just
Bro,
cycle, bro.
everywhere cycling.
Like even the hotel we were staying at, you could rent a bike for 24 hours for 18 euros, I think. So
Yes.
like if you had a bike, you were Gucci basically.
Yeah.
That's where you get around. But the cyclists don't care about any of these lives.
Yeah.
They'll ride through if they can, bro. Whether you're a cyclist or a pedestrian, they'll ride straight through you, and it's your fault. It's mad. But yeah, Bully, how are you, bro?
I'm alright, you know.
Yeah.
Me there, man. Me there, just chilling, you know. Got some new tech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got some new tech.
Guys, don't worry. Coming into a content near you.
Yeah. Got some tech.
Yeah.
Also, my TV randomly stopped working, so I have to maximize that Amazon Prime Day. I'm getting this for a new TV as well. So upset though.
Waiting for the new TV?
I had to, bro. It's like I was playing 2K. Yeah, TV just switch off.
I have a TV. I just don't use it. It's kind of big, kind of old, but it's like a monitor.
Oh. We're here now, innit? But yeah, work's been. My TV before was 32. I bought a 40.
Fair enough.
I think mine's like 32.
Yeah.
But yeah. Upgrade. Nice.
Forced upgrade, but you know we're here.
Go on.
Yeah. Work has been working me like a dog.
Fair.
But yeah, we're alive. We praise God.
Lit.
How are you, man?
I'm tired, bruv.
That's what's wrong.
I respect it. I hear
I
it.
actually hear it, but it's.
I hear it. So
I felt the pain from the outside, bro.
I really hear it.
Yesterday, yeah. It's, you know what it is, yeah. Just in general, I'm tired. I don't even know. I'm so tired.
It's exhausting.
Like it's hard. Life is hard.
Oh my God, you take time off work, you're like, I got this. I'm out to work. I'm okay.
Bro, work is trying to force me to take time off work. Breathe. What do you mean breathe? Pour me a shot. No, but seriously, life is all right. Working. I'm getting back into preseason. Hey, the preseason form.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Yeah, I'm getting back into football, and it's a bit hard because I feel like, funnily enough, my manager was like to me, "Oh, you've lost weight." I was thinking to her, I just went back get clothes.
Oh my day.
That is quality.
I mean,
Oh.
I mean,
Hey,
good luck, Charlie.
God damn, man.
I moved from a true medium to a small large. So now, because now if I wear medium, I'll give off a certain persona I don't want to give off.
When some season in full swing, you can bring back the medium.
Yeah. Now
It's a small large.
Yeah. Now it's a large clothing. But no, man. Apart from that, hey, don't body shame me. But yeah, apart from that, it's good, man. Life is good. All the good weather has been sucked out of us, and now we're back. We're back on the job. We're back.
Balance.
Yeah.
Although I can't lie, I woke up today and I just didn't feel inspired. The way it was raining.
Yeah.
The weather was just really.
In July.
Can you imagine? Get me out of here.
I opened the door of my house thinking, oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe it'll just be like, pitter pattering a little bit. I can firm just wearing this jumper out.
Peter Patta. Did you see what he did there? He's locked in.
I opened the
He's
door,
a member.
And I heard the rain go shh. I said safe. So here we go again. Walked out, zipped my jacket all the way to the top.
So
head down, music
what
in.
was the weather like when you were in thingy?
Warm, as in so warm that I miscalculated because on the Sunday it was raining, and I mentioned my friend in Dam. I was like, oh, like I'm coming down. Like, what's the weather like over there? Like, what do I pack? And they told me they were like, oh, bring like a jacket, maybe like a denim jacket or like a raincoat of some kind. You should be alright.
So like,
And I got out there. I could have been in my jorts, bro. I brought a pair of joggers and these black trousers in it.
So the weather was like switching up.
Bro.
Oh damn. Anyways,
Like we got literally in the whole time I was there, 10 minutes of rain,
damn.
Wow.
maybe less,
Damn.
and that was it.
Damn.
That just shows that the UK is a simulation.
Everything else warm, but the day before it was chucking it down.
Damn.
It was chucking it down. So yeah, man, it's crazy.
I'm sorry.
No,
I need to get it off.
Get on the chest. That's the last thing you can do.
What shoes did you bring on your trip?
I took my Cortez 95s and my.
I was looking at pictures, all of you guys are wearing the Cortez. I was like, you guys are all sluts.
I saw arms in the station.
Hard SL.
I saw arms in the station in the morning. I was like,
It's one of them days.
yeah, he had the same idea as me.
Yeah.
And then I took my SB4s. I was actually going to take out my Demigosh on Sundays, but I was like,
Yeah, what shit shoe? Yeah. Sorry.
no, definitely not. Polish you out. But I just said,
Ooh,
nah.
I want to say that.
Okay, hater.
Okay, coldest you out.
But yeah, I just took those shoes. Yeah, because I was really there for like literally.
I think
3 days.
3 days.
So
Fair enough.
It was like I was at Border Patrol and they were like, how long were you out there for? And I was like, 3 days. I was like, he was like, when did you come in? I said, Monday afternoon. He said, when you leaving? He's like, Wednesday morning. He's like, wait, you left 1.5 days. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, I guess. So, Wally, did you attend any events this week? Anything going?
Yeah. I went to the Footpatrol Demigosh event yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Yeah. We pulled up. Shout out Brad. Shout out Demigosh.
Yeah, man.
Good time, good vibes, good energy.
Yeah. Really interesting music as well.
Yeah.
Interesting like beat selection.
What type of artist is he?
How do I explain it?
He is a reformed cyberpunk Afro swinger. That's
That's interesting, you know.
That's how I would describe it.
It's quite vast, but like you can tell he understands musicality quite well, and he uses the sounds in like a very interesting way. And it's like it's not the conventional like Nigerian music we get sometimes, where like for example, some songs he speaks in Yoruba,
A sake, yeah.
but sometimes it's like the bass pattern that you can tell. When
It's
he's
Afro.
singing. So it was really interesting to hear like kind of how he used the instrumentation and the lyrics and just like how he put across his voice in the song. But yeah, man, like Boy said, it was a good vibe, man. Good vibe.
Yeah, amazing time. But,
Cool. Go on.
That reminds me though, before we get more into her shoes, I've been seeing Cams has been asking people, went to Wireless and was asking people who's your Afrobeat artist of the year so far, or Afrobeat artist of the summer. So guys,
I think we all know my answer.
yeah, we know yours.
But the first time I could give it to is like, yeah, little nigga, yeah. Yeah, we been heard about you, little nigga.
Yeah, we know who you are.
Yeah, you didn't shut your mouth about that one. What about you?
But for the people that don't know,
Oh, for the people that don't know, Mr. Money with the vibe right now says Mr. Asake.
I mean, I don't know who else you could give it to be honest.
Yeah.
I think like I really like what Amari has done this year.
Who?
Amari.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cold.
Amari.
Cold. And Santi and Adunti do it very well for the alternative Afro culture. But I feel like if you're gonna give it to somebody who's released consistently, and I guess like the release stretched across to this year and then kind of followed up with something strong, Ashake's kind of done quite well. I don't think this album was as good as the first one though. I just don't think anybody's produced anything better for me to not give it.
The best fusion of Chrisla music.
Wow.
okay.
Wow. I don't know what that means.
You know exactly what that means.
I'm
said-
thinking like Burna Boy's album.
Sorry.
And like his rollout. Davido's album, it just didn't land the same way for me. Although I need to take in Davido's album again and give like a new opinion.
Davido's album's cold, but then again, everybody knows that I prefer Davido over those two, over those three.
That's the thing then. So why? But you would still give Afrobeat Artist of the Year to Ashake?
Yeah, because Davido's album wasn't this year.
It was.
Was it?
Yeah,
Earlier this year.
it dropped in 1st of April.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Or-
March, April time.
Yeah, end of March, start of April.
Yeah, I was having this conversation with Ahis. Cool, like I don't like people in general, football, anything like any type of genre. I don't like things which are too polished. Like I need a bit. I don't want to say the word, but I need a bit of.
He's a bit ragger.
I need a bit of badness. Like when I say badness, I need you to be.
Edges.
Yes, you're too smooth. Man City are too smooth.
But you know,
It's boring.
but you say that, yeah.
Burna Boy is too smooth. It's boring. We know you're good.
But that comes with
Put out a bad song, please.
Wow.
Asake is a good artist, but there's not everything there, and I love it because you can give me a flaw, and I'll be like, you know what, fair enough.
Yeah, but if you've got
Give me a reason to hate.
No, we've
Wow.
got to a
Wow.
point with like Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, where they've done the Raz stuff. Now it's
I'm not talking about necessarily about Raz.
No, but like they don't need rough edges. They've polished their art.
Yeah.
A T.
It's to the point where like you look at them like, why have you not polished your edges to a T at this point?
Like for example, Stormzy. People are like, oh, they want a certain sound from Stormzy, and Stormzy's like, bro, I'm way past that, bro. Like, I don't need to do all that anymore.
They want Wicked Skangman 10 every year.
I want to make some music, and that's the point he's at. And
like even Wizkid is, it's like everything. Whoa, 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 whoa.
that's like rich talk.
Whoa, whoa,
You don't
whoa.
even
Yeah,
spend that money.
yeah.
You
You
can't do
can't
anything
like.
He's
Like,
just
You don't
he's,
need struggle anymore.
Do you know how
peace
many?
and love right now.
Yeah, like
And I'm happy for him. I
we've
love
heard you. You've come from the gut. We've heard you. Like now, all I can talk about is how your what do you call it? Your girlfriend is broke if she doesn't. What did Dave say? If this girl dated you, you're broke. I can't remember. Something along
how
those
can a
lines.
girl be a gold digger if she dated you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I respect that. That's a bar. That's a
Do you know how rude that is?
That's a bar.
But honestly, you reach a certain level
AP
of like,
baby.
enjoyment and affluence that you can't do certain things anymore. It's not even on purpose. It's just like an innate thing. Like you don't identify what you identified with 5-6 years ago. And where Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid are coming from, it can't be compared to what Ashake is obviously going through now. Or even Naira Marley, where he is at now.
You see, that's why I like him. Sometimes it could be bad. like.
Oh my gosh, man.
But even when you think back to like Peckham days, Peckham Queen's Road times,
Yeah.
Naira Marley,
Yeah.
still a different dude to what he is now.
I drive past Queen's Road and I do sightseeing. Because I'm like, this is where the guy's from.
Wow. Okay.
OCD, what do you say? SE15, fuck you. Did you get it? 4QU?
Yeah.
But SE15, beep. Did you get it? You like,
Yeah.
like lyricism.
That's an artist.
Come back.
So guys,
Wait.
Go on.
Still need to talk about one more thing.
go on.
First of all, Rema's had an amazing year.
He has,
But
a very good year.
I just want to throw that out there because, not gonna lie, like, Charm is an amazing song. Charm is probably.
Performance-wise, yeah, he's had a strong year.
He's like, have you listened to Charm yet?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, Seabody, yo. Seabody,
Egbamio.
Yeah,
That's just a-
we don't know what that means.
This is an amazing track.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, no, he's had a good year. And performance-wise, he's been polished from the jump.
Oh, Honda.
Way more clean than Ashake and whatever went on with his.
He doesn't have to dive off a stage.
That was scary.
That was hilarious. I can't lie. That was hilarious.
I was
Do you know what it is? Yeah. Do you know what it is? There's Do you know what made me laugh? Yeah, is the angle from behind, and that's not how you stayed. That's not how you stayed that.
You know what's funny? Yeah?
Go on, buddy.
It was his run up because he actually he tested the water.
No, he jogged on the spot.
Yeah, he did.
He's like, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, yeah,
I'm doing it.
Oh yeah, that time. Okay.
It was like
I'm doing it.
it was like a plane getting ready to take off. But it's like,
I'm in the air.
Man said to myself, if nobody catches me, at least I land on sand.
Right. Calculations correct. Okay.
the wind is good.
No, but do you expect black people to catch you?
Even there was another guy that staged down the stage. Yeah.
That
And he went head first into the ground.
is it the white guy?
Yeah.
Whose concert was it? Was it like it wasn't Ski Mask?
It
was-
Run loud.
It was like Rolling Loud,
No.
and the stage was high. It was a black.
It was somewhere else. It might have been Wireless or something.
Bro, do you see that guy rolling loud though, doing backflips off the
Oh, Jakil or the Jaleel.
Jaleel, yeah. That's my guy. He's cold. He's cold.
Oh my god.
He's hench.
He's so
Nobody
crazy.
is catching you, bro.
He's so crazy. So crazy.
He has that Temper T physique.
No, bro.
Bro, he's so wham.
Like he's just like an action
Was it
figure.
that?
Hey, like when he had this show where he was acting like he was injured. He was like,
Oh yeah, I saw
guys,
that.
I'm sorry. I just spoke to my doctor. He said I can't perform tonight. I'm so sorry, guys. He's walking off stage, so I shake him. He threw the crack away, threw the crack over, did a backflip, and started performing. I was like, yo, you are nuts. What's a crazy guy.
Rema did the same thing. Did you for his first show in London?
He did
Oh yeah.
Out
And
to this.
he broke his leg.
No,
Or something.
he acted like he had a seizure.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I was like, what is going on here? They take him out on a stretcher just for him to come back and do. I think he did bounce when he came back.
Hey man. But yeah, let's get into what's on feet today, guys. What have you got on football? Let's start with you.
I have my Post Malone Crocs on.
Smooth.
Wait, you're wearing Crocs? I didn't even notice, guys. Let me see your feet. Oh, you make me sick.
Okay, throw up then.
Anyways. Go on.
I am in my Jordan 4 Cool Greys. We didn't need no restock because we already got them.
First,
Start.
Wow. Wow.
pray, hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah. Drop the mic, hallelujah.
They're starting to yellow though, aren't they?
Yes, they are. The front is starting to yellow a bit. The sides, not so much. Sides are cool. But there was like a time where I wore them out in grass. And they got like
Yeah,
grass
that-
stains.
yeah,
After
that-
that, like, it chilled a bit. And yeah, I don't really know what's going on with them, but it aimed quite nicely back then. And it's looked quite nice on the top. So not bad with them. Ema, what you got for today?
I'm wearing smart shoe. I'm wearing Dr. Martins.
Boo.
I can't remember the color. I just wanted a pair of black Doc lows.
Fair.
And yeah, coming from work, so you know the deal. I only wear a certain number of shoes.
Right.
Oh God, that even reminds me. You guys haven't seen my wave runners in a minute. I'll update you guys. Next week I wear wave runners.
Oh, I thought something happened to them.
Yeah, I think something happened.
Oh no. Did
Hopefully it's raining that day, so you don't wear
they didn't ever restock the wave? That shocked
They
me.
haven't. Well,
Do you feel like the shoes are still they still have pairs?
100%. There's no way one day's drop can account for 5 M in
It was a lot.
Of course, they're still gonna, because that was.
Do you think they're planning to leak till Yeezy Day?
Dubbed Yeezy Day, but the real Yeezy Day will still exist.
Okay.
Until they get rid of it, or they'll just do monthly drops. I guess we had a drop end of June, right? So end of July.
Hopefully we have
December.
Hopefully we have somebody not coming in, but we have somebody who will be able to speak about all of that with.
Yeah, for sure.
Watch out for that soon. But yeah.
I don't know who they're talking about.
You do.
Anyway, two at this point.
Cool. And briefly, just to get into it, so we, our position spin on the table. We've got our signature crepes. Of course, every time we have a guest on, they sign the shoe. And so sometimes, we might not always have a new shoe.
The guest is my hallucination. I'm joking.
But, it's always good to be able to kind of take into account the guests we've had on the show.
Yeah, and look back.
Yeah, no, like I'm really deep in that. We've had a lot of people on. Like I'm seeing FD, Moses, Ryan. Yeah,
there's even people that's not that we've had, but we haven't had. Like we haven't had signed a shoe. Yeah.
So
we need Kimmy trainers to sign books to sign
we need Minomi.
Yeah. Scopes.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh wow. We don't have scopes on an Air Force One.
Crazy, isn't it? We need
Honestly.
Scopes, be in touch.
Yeah, we'll put it to these
Marks
people.
and Josh as well.
Yeah. Man, it's crazy.
Honestly.
Man. No,
guys,
so
we're doing well, man.
That's our crep. And every time we fill out the crep, we'll get a new one and have our own archives, which is lit. So yeah, man.
Don't really like the fact that it's a white Air Force One, but
Hey, man.
Okay,
it's not
bring the next shoe.
it's not up to me to decide.
You can actually bring the
Actually, should we just do different white significant sneakers?
I feel like it has to be leather, and I feel like it has to be a size 16.
One that, and two, guys, we're having off pod conversation on pod. That's we're letting you guys in. We're breaking the third barrier, whatever they call that.
Third wall.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, why not? Let's keep it in, man.
Yeah. Nah, but like I feel like it'll be.
2-1.
I should not even waste my time.
Now I'm going to wrap it up.
Okay, Dad, sorry. I'll stop having fun now.
I was just saying that it'll be interesting having different significant models.
Yeah,
100%.
And having people, like, how they have Kith, they have just a triple white, every Air Jordan silhouette. Is it 1 to 30? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going to find a white leather Air Max 1. It's probably, yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
No, it definitely exists. I think it, yeah.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry, Michael, move on.
So, there's a few shoes that have come into sort of rotation or released this week. And some shoes that have kind of confirmed colorways as well.
Quickly,
Go on.
I want to start off with something that's happening soon. The Cortez Nike drop.
Everything for 110.
Everything for 110.
It's for the streets. The real
F resellers, F bots. Great, in my opinion. Obviously, great advert. We what can we say? It's just good. Something good for the culture. I think he said over 1,000 pairs.
Yeah.
Something like that. Obviously, knowing Clint, that's going to be done in the first half an hour.
Yeah.
The amount of people that's probably going to turn up.
That is one and done.
But yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to make it to that. I wanted to try and get all 3 pairs, but I'm thinking, is it that feasible? How many? Because obviously we're 8.5. There's so many people who are that size. I wasn't talking about you. Your size is off the Richter scale. Me and Mark are normal people sizes, and then Apollo, at least there'll be allocation for you. Anyways,
will there? What's the question?
Man said they made 4 13s.
Yeah, like there's only like there'll literally probably only be like 10.
American Hemis made the call.
Yeah. And they put in the bid.
He's flown over to come collect it in person.
Exactly, that's it. But yeah, apart from that, the Cortez 95s. Michael, what else have we got?
So yeah, I will be trying tomorrow to grab a pair of the green ones at least.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Because I need those.
I need that pink thing.
funny enough, yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, if we get the chance to cut more than one, would I rather complete the trilogy or double up on the paintings?
Complete the trilogy. I was even thinking just to back the man them, get the Le Blues. Because I don't mind that colorway.
Fair. That makes sense. So, yeah, makes sense.
I don't mind that colorway.
No, Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. So we've got other stuff that have released.
Yes,
we
we do.
DLTR.
DTLR.
Sorry, my bad. DTLR New Balance 990 V4s. It's a black New Balance base with hits of blue, yellow, red, purple, and orange throughout the shoe.
I said it kind of reminded me of like the whole Be True pack because it's very colourful.
Yeah.
But if Be True was black and not white,
I get you.
but yeah, go and continue.
I think it's quite a clean shoe. What do you guys think about the shoe in general?
What's about this?
No, we're talking about this.
Oh, yeah.
It's not for me,
It's,
but
it's for a. It feels like it's for a certain demographic that is just not me.
yeah,
But like,
it's very kiddie.
They're called
Yeah.
the Wild Style 2.0s.
I
Yeah,
can-
even the name Wild Style. Come
yeah,
on.
like I if I was gonna get, it, I'll get it for my sister.
Yeah,
But yes, I like it though. It's cool. It's
Yeah, I
just
think they're cool.
it's very child resistant.
To
A
be
black
fair,
shoe
Yeah.
with colours. It's not a white shoe with colours.
So
Yeah.
initially the kits were expected to release in grade school, preschool, and toddler size on July 14th, with an adult size launch to follow. So,
That shoe's not hitting a size 13.
at all.
yeah, that's that. There's also, keeping it with New Balance, there is the Warped Runner silhouette.
Banger.
So is it actually releasing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I saw
I've seen it too many places.
Thingy wearing it. What's his
Saka.
name? Saka.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, it's
obviously
real.
Zaka's a New Balance athlete, innit?
Yeah.
So they obviously put the pictures out, and you said, "Oh, is it a mock-up or that?"
Yeah.
And I was like, I haven't really seen New Balance leaks that don't come to.
Yeah, and then I saw
So-
I put the picture in the chat of Saka wearing it,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
They're cold.
they're real. They're real.
That's a good shoe.
I don't think I'll be copping, but it's nice to see that they're innovating and trying new things.
Might not
I'm
cop.
interested to see the materials involved in the sole.
It looked like a high head suede. Go on, Bolly, what are you gonna
Might
say?
not cop, but I don't mind being gifted.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
And also keeping it flying, we've got so everybody remembers the Moncler Genius event a couple months back. The
Yes.
Moncler Soleil Bembury's that were shown in that event
Yeah.
are going to be releasing quite soon.
Are
July
they
14th, so today as well.
Are they releasing
Oh.
three or four colorways? I'm
So
pretty sure.
we've got 2 colorways at the moment confirmed.
Okay.
Alongside merch. And I think the other colorways probably released slightly later.
alright, Soleil
I
is
need to-
flying.
I need to go through my my camera because I know I took pictures of them while we were at the show.
same.
Yeah.
Soleil is flying.
You know, yeah. I thought when we were there, yeah, I was like, this is bare random, but you know, Soleil Benbury, I'm not gonna complain, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
But now it all makes sense. And it's an
Yeah,
actual like
yeah,
Monclizzy shoe.
Yeah, 'cause I think I asked about it and they're like, yeah, man, he's got a collaboration coming up with Moncler, but it was obviously like a thing of that's the reason the event took place, sort of, and everybody kind of there has a collaboration of some kind coming up with Moncler, or you know what I'm saying? That's why they have the installation. So the Jay-Z room, obviously a part of that, Boiler room, part of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the shoes?
It's not for me. I appreciate what the shoe looks like. It's just not for me.
Fair.
Yeah.
I agree with Eman. I'm surprised that it looks like it's a hiking shoe still.
Yeah.
But it slightly doesn't. It looks
It's got a stylistic aspect to it.
yeah, so it's like it fits his aesthetic of actually like being an active hiker.
Yeah, and I think the merchandise that comes along with it, there's like some hiking gear. It's like a sort of overall sort of dungaree sort of set. But
Oh, calm.
It's like a layered sort of thing. So
Yeah.
it work for like the outdoors. There's also some like kind of fashionable pieces that come along with it as well. So yeah, it's like quite interesting to see the range of like outerwear and like accessories coming along with it. So, yeah, man, it's pretty smooth. Also, a few months ago, we kind of touched on the fact that there might be another pair of Travis Scotts coming out.
Yeah.
And we saw that colour that we couldn't really make out. That's been confirmed to be the Travis Scott's
Golf.
One Low Golf.
Yeah.
His
Apparently his last.
last Jordan 1, yeah, which has been expected to be fair. They kind of like milked the cow for quite a while.
They have beaten that cow up, bro.
And so I guess like in the wake of that, we'll probably see a few like samples go to like seen by public knowledge that haven't been to the team before. But this pair is just a pair, in my opinion, a way to wrap up the series and kind of close the chapter of Travis Jordan ones. Any opinions on these guys? Dropping the album as well.
Yeah,
He's
Utopia.
got an album dropping.
Yeah, Utopia's the album dropping. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I saw something like he's doing a concert in Egypt.
Yes, he is.
And he's flying out 23 fans for the I don't know.
There's a Junkman aspect to it as well.
Yeah.
That,
Okay.
They're basically like by raffle, you have to be in the USA area or be able to fly out between, I think, a few days between the end of July for this live pyramid show on the.
I won't be surprised if they.
Okay.
I can't lie. Like funnily enough, why is a pyramid called Giza?
GIZ.
Yeah, I know, but like
Gazer.
Yeah.
Pyramid of Gazer.
Just went to the pyramid, Giza.
Get a couple cans.
They also set to touch down the shoes actually on 9th meters.
Sorry.
On October the 13th.
Okay, so they're getting a wider release
It's a proper release.
in before you start seeing people doing a soul swap and then swapping it for a
Screaming.
normal thingy.
Mocha Soul or something.
Yeah, you know.
If you're doing a Mocha Soul swap, that's kind of tacky.
But that's what people want, isn't it? Like,
Yes.
Personally, it's
I
not
mean,
it.
in fact, the sole doesn't look that bad though.
The sole is the best part of the shoe.
It's not like the Golf Jordan 4s where they're like the
Yeah, it's-
puffy thingies.
yeah.
This is
Those were real golf shoes.
Yeah.
Like this is just it's it. But I don't like the fact that obviously we got the reverse swoosh which is in black, but then the inner swoosh which is in white. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Is it white or grey or something? It's just
It's kind of is it always like that? It kind of varies. The fragments were that kind of like.
yeah, but the fragments were fragment.
Fair.
you know what? Fair enough. Like, there's no denying. Go on.
Also,
And then, go on, boy.
we have another Stone Island New Balance coming out.
We do.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw stuff. Like
everyone's New Balance only, Stone Island and New Balance have all posted that classic the Stone Island with the line and then the New Balance next to it. So I'm hoping it is a silhouette that people actually want.
Do you think it's necessarily going to be a shoe?
Yeah, it will be a shoe. We'll probably get the same thing like the
badge.
because it's the first one was just the running shoe. I can't remember the name for it, and then there was the one that came with a kit afterwards that Raheem was in, and then now I'm assuming they're gonna follow that same sort of like.
I like the textures. It's interesting.
Yeah.
And there's definitely a shoe there because if you see like through the
Exactly.
canvas they're showing, there's like a silhouette of a shoe print. However, I'm trying to work out what it is.
That's the thing.
It looks like the sole of a 990.
I am. Give me something that starts with a 9.
If I get at least 1,990 from the drop, I'll be
Give
happy.
me something that starts with a 9.
But then I also need them to increase stock numbers because last drop was a bit too low.
Maybe they were testing the.
But would you want
Oh,
a Stone Island?
it's a shoe.
Would you want a Stone Island badge on the tongue?
This shoe is what?
have they dropped the shoe?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, this is the same one that they did for the. Whoa, they've beefed up the sole, bro.
Bro. So to put into perspective, yeah, the 574 got dropped in Stone Island store, New Balance store, and N amongst the retailers that we do know, innit? N had less, and I'm being nice because I don't know the specific figure, but they had less than 50 across all the colorways. Across the colorways, sorry. Stone Island, same situation, very low stock, and New Balance themselves, very low stock too. So I'm hoping, regardless of whether the shoe is like attractive to people or not, this at least gets more stock, so more people buy into it. Because I feel like they've put a lot of investment into the tech behind the shoe, and if this is a new shape from New Balance, and want to break the market with that shape, a collaboration was a good way to go to be able to get people's affinity up.
So the first silhouette was that exact upper, but with a thinner sole. Now
Yeah.
this with the this like a triple S sole.
Yeah, basically.
No, honestly, it actually is because it looks like it's got the sole in it as well.
Yeah, this one's the follow-up to the 574s, so yeah, it's interesting.
Cool.
I'm interested. I'll be looking out for that.
Moving brands.
You know what else
Yeah, moving brands up into
Nike.
Nike.
should be?
Yeah. I wanted to start off with a shoe that I've been talking about for a couple months. The Chicago split dunk. I know, guys. I know. I'm just interested. I want to see the shoe in hand. I can't remember when it drops or if it's dropped. Yeah, I think it did drop this week. But I am interested to see the reception towards the shoe, because I don't feel like it's a bad one. I don't feel like it's a bad shoe, and I feel like it could be received pretty well by the general audience. But yeah, it's only a matter of time, and it's a shoe I'll be looking out for.
I was looking at the reception the shoe was receiving from the kind of wider community. And a lot of people like the shoe.
Yeah.
Like they think it's really interesting. Whether that means they want to buy it, I don't know.
Yeah, I like the split aspect.
It's got their attention.
Yeah.
And yeah, personally for me, I'm still not moved by the shoe.
Yeah.
But it's definitely had an impact that I can't ignore. So yeah.
I think Bully just hates everything about it. I think Bully just hates everything about it.
You know, maybe I'm just a bad guy. maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the issue.
No, I'm with you.
Because it's
yeah, you're with him that he is the problem. No. Yeah, I hear it.
Because what is this? What is this?
This is like you liking Crocs.
No. Because Crocs make sense.
If you say so.
Like,
I mean, if you think about it, yeah, these lot have been flogging the horse of dunks now for almost 18 months. There has to be, and they've elevated it in different ways. They've done the disrupt, they've done the vintagey type joints. What else have they done? They've done the Jordan 1 elevates.
Yeah.
They've kind of been trying to experiment with silhouette. So I guess the Chicago split is another pathway for them to kind of.
Do you feel like they'll continue the split aspect?
It'll be interesting if they did.
You'll probably get another.
Cool colorways.
Yeah.
Chicago, Royal Toe.
Yeah.
That kind of could be cool.
Gonna get a Panda-esque type.
Yeah.
Like it's
a Panda split with a bread. Panda front with a bread back or whatever. Bread back. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. And I guess moving on from
pandas are back.
We're going to the other side of the pond. Going to Canada.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
Going to the Noctas.
Yeah, so we got 6 colours of the new Nocta shoe. We got the black and red. Well, actually, red and black, because red is the main colour.
Yeah.
So, sneak knowledge there.
You're so dumb.
Red and black. We have triple white. We have green and black. We have black, white, and a little bit of grey.
Yeah, it's like a carbon fibre sort of print.
Yeah. Then we have triple
11
black.
vibes.
And then we have white, black with a little bit of grey. So,
4 of those shoes will make out of the hood. 2 of them will be sent packing.
What 2 are
you referring to? Are you referring to the red and the...
Yes.
And then the white on black?
What?
No, red and the green.
No, not white.
The red and the green needs to go somewhere.
I can see the green doing.
I can see
the green doing.
If this was 2017 when he was doing slime season.
Slime season.
Now,
that
we're 6 years
I know.
So
I know.
We are due to slime season resurgence.
I don't think it's that quick.
We are due to slime season resurgence.
I remember what picture it was. It was a scissor picture. Oh my gosh.
With the hair. Green hair, green dress, and then green shoe.
Anyways, I'm a changed man. Go on.
I do get where you're coming from with the fact that the green one could be a bit.
I can see it doing.
But for me personally, I can only speak for myself. Nah.
Yeah.
For me,
Wait till I get my money back.
I can see the fashion ones loving the green.
Yeah.
Interesting how there's no blue pair. Drake aligning himself with the bloods. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm snipping it.
Following in Lil Wayne's footsteps.
Hey man, he said bloods only. Nah, I joke. But
Try to put that in there.
I think the white ones are clean.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's hard to miss with white, and when you do, it has to be a big miss.
Yeah.
So this is it's a good summer shoe, you know what I mean?
I'm team black and white.
Black and white smooth. I like them. And I like the white and black.
OG. Yeah.
The original black and white.
I don't like the white and black ones.
Nah, not really. It's not for me.
I don't like them at first. But I like what they're doing over there. I also like triple blacks. I think
Yeah,
obviously you can't
standard.
miss stuff, isn't it? I don't appreciate the fact though that it's like they lifted the sole technology. So you see the white one has all silver ones, and the red and green is silver, black, and the other one's just carbon fiber filling. I wish they kind of played a bit more with colours.
Okay.
Contrast the soles.
Yeah.
Rather than just keep it almost as one or two separate packs, sort of thing.
Like for me, if we're gonna go into that much detail, I feel like the only shoe that should have the carbon fiber bubbles, if we're gonna call it, is the black one, the triple black. Everything else, you should give me more. Give me some more. Like I like the red and black and the green and black. How they have the in what's that, chrome? Yeah, more of chrome. Like, but the three other colorways, give me something more.
No, but see the black one. The black one's the first one, and I feel like I like that because it has a contrast in blue sole. So that's another factor to it. Do you see the white one and the white and the white one and the white and black?
Yeah.
They have.
The first one has the icy sole.
So yeah, man.
Oh, automatically I'm awake. Oh my gosh.
So I feel like they could have played with it a bit more, but I do feel like it's gonna get some good reception, and it might help to open the door for other silhouettes like the up tempo again.
But can you see the ice on the sole?
Man zoomed in.
Oh my god. I need to get my Nike account back.
Right. So yeah, man. I think overall it's a clean pack. There's a range of colours, and I feel like it's a shoe that definitely begs for more in the future. It means that it'll stick around. And so that's now Nocta with the hot stepper. Well, hot stepper.
Hot stepper, yeah. Hot step.
Hot step terror. Hot step terror. Hot step terror. Terror hot step.
Terror 4 was the colorway.
Terror is the colorway,
yeah. Is the Nike hot step?
And then the Nike Nocta Glide.
Yeah.
The 2 for 2?
Potentially.
Colorways. I have to say colorways. Colorways dependent.
Yeah, but as silhouettes, are they?
Okay, as silhouettes, yes. Yes.
Cool.
I've seen. Obviously, we put the snippet out. We'd love for you guys to actually blow that up, but yeah, we all spoke highly of the initial hot step and the colorway. So yeah, I guess 2 for 2. This one isn't too bad.
Yeah, there's space for them to grow it as well.
Yeah. I feel like the market of vintage and nostalgia, a lot of old school American basketball shoes are coming back in. So something like this is making a lot of sense.
I wonder how practical it would be on the court.
No, it looks heavy. I'm not gonna lie.
I can imagine it. Imagine if it's light. Because really and truly, yeah, this sole looks big, but it doesn't imply that the weight of the shoe will be heavy.
No, yeah, true.
And that's a carbon fiber pod.
Yeah. So
it
could be. You get it. Yeah.
But is carbon fiber lighter than air?
Fair.
Great point. Great point.
I hear it.
At the end of the day. But you say though, we don't know if there's air in it. They replace a plastic with carbon fiber.
No, but it would have been in the name. Nike Air Nocta Glide.
Would it?
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. You're right.
But guys, moving on from...
They have to market that air stuff, you know.
Yeah, we really have to let you know that it should be.
Marketing air adds an extra 20%
I'm not
to
gonna
the revenue. Yeah, go back.
Moving on from that shoe, and speaking of basketball, Kyrie Irving, obviously, as we know, his contract with Nike came to an end a couple months ago. And he's now signed a new 5-year deal with ANTA Sports Official, ANTA Sports. He will be making shoes over there, and he's also been given the title of the brand's Chief Creative Officer. So first of all, Bolu, as our resident basketball shoe
presenter,
what do you think of
and Big
some of these shoes that have been shown in terms of the ANTA Sportswear?
Okay, so in my wholehearted, genuine and honest opinion, I feel like this should have been the Kyrie 8.
Okay.
Question, yeah. Do you feel like shoes look worse because we know they're not bigger brands? Like, if there was a social experiment where they put a Nike without a swoosh, obviously everyone knows what Nike looks like, but if there was to put, guys, this is a Nike silhouette that's potentially coming out But remember, this is Nike, but there's no swoosh or anything. And it was to put a random shoe side by side. People would go for...
Sales wise, you'll see that. But in terms of aesthetics, I don't think the lack of branding does much.
Go on,
For
explain.
example, there's a shoe we were talking about the other day that we said that kind of looked like Dior's, but they weren't. They were made by somebody in the UK.
I need to remember. I feel bad for not knowing.
It's a brand that you said you wanted to buy from.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Toby Footwear, yeah.
Toby Footwear.
Shout out to them guys, man.
We've seen Dior's, we've seen Nikes, and yet we're still having an affinity to that shoe. For
Yeah.
the same reason.
Yeah.
There's an affinity to that shoe because it looks like a clean shoe. I don't feel like the fact that a shoe is branded or unbranded or lesser brand has an impact on the aesthetics of the shoe. I feel like the only thing that translates to differently will be sales. So yeah.
Interesting. Go
What
on.
do you think of the ANTA Sportswear shoes that have been pictured?
Yeah, as I was saying, I feel like it looks. This is what I would imagine the Kyrie 8 to look like, in the sense where obviously the 8s happened without his permission apparently.
Yeah.
And yeah, without his go ahead with the actual silhouette, and then obviously the whole thing happened with him and Nike, and now here we are. But yeah, it's a good continuation from his previous line.
Okay.
I don't think it's as good as the previous
Nike
7s, yeah.
Okay.
But it's a nice step in the right direction for him.
Okay.
And hopefully he gets a better deal out of this. Because obviously going to Nike and then going to a brand. Obviously, I don't know if they approached him or he approached them. This might be ignorant, but I feel like they approached him. So
he's still a hot ticket. Like everyone would approach them on a young thing. Like
So he's probably got.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Like,
Come
on this side, man. Like, obviously, like, bro, you can read whatever book you like. We don't care.
Hey, man.
I said Yeezy Gap deal. But yeah, go on.
To give a little bit of insight into ANTA was founded in 1991, and it took to Instagram to announce that Irving was joining the company. An ANTA Kyrie Irving model was slated to hit the shelves in Q1 of 2024. So probably just before the end of the financial year.
Yeah.
And then they've said, as for his role as Chief Creative Officer, he said, I will push for our teams domestically and internationally to unite like-minded trailblazers who have the vision to create and build their craft to transcend the footwear and apparel industry for generations to come. Stay tuned for news regarding the duo's upcoming first sneaker release. And the photos taken were by ANTA. Now, my question is this, guys. Obviously, ANTA Sportswear, they've done their thing now. This Kyrie deal has been announced, but they've named him Chief Creative Officer. Do you feel like that was a good move for ANTA?
Yes, in terms of branding, marketing, you have Kyrie, who's literally his own brand, coming in. Like him being, there's Kyrie stands out there, and not only that, like he's just signed a 4-year. 4-year Supermax, I'm pretty sure, with Dallas Mavericks. So that's another avenue right there for them to be pushing the brand. So it makes a lot of sense branding wise, and he's not like, because he's had experience with Nike and he had his hands involved in the Kyrie 1s to 7s. I'm pretty sure, like, so he's not new to this. Like,
Were those shoes successful?
Yeah,
they were
bangers.
Great. Like the reception was amazing.
You see,
playing them as well as looking at them.
You see when the Kyrie 1 dropped,
that was himself just winning.
Gone. Yeah.
Interesting. But yeah, go on.
Had a really good reception.
Yeah, well, obviously they were all performance shoes.
Okay.
So like, you're not gonna really wear them outside because once you got them on, you're trying to do a fillet like Kyrie, like tween.
Yeah. I hear it. It's interesting to me in terms of everything that's gone on with him and how he's progressed with this brand. Hopefully, something comes out. It's quite rare not rare. I feel like a lot of brands nowadays, when a big brand comes at you, everyone's like, "Ooh, I don't know if bro, I don't know if you're."
If you think about it, ANTA's relatively new, 1991.
Yeah.
So
maybe they're just taking risks.
In the place to.
Yeah,
and
why not?
Hopefully, it pays off for them. And I mean, if it doesn't, they will still have made a bit of progress from where they are already, which is great for them.
Yeah.
So
I feel like analytics wise, they're going to be going in the right direction
Yeah.
with Kyrie being in this position.
but now,
Especially if I'm guessing he's a good basketballer.
yeah, he's great.
Yes.
one of the best in the.
No. When I say I'm guessing he's a good
Nah,
basketballer, I know he's good, but
yeah,
He's
but
one of the best in the league when he plays. the way he
yeah,
plays.
that's the
Okay.
that's my reaction.
he's a system player.
Not even that. Bro. he can be the system, but when he doesn't
Wow.
play,
Okay.
But he's one of them man that will be like, you know what? I'm not doing this.
like he knows who he is in it.
Yeah.
And to an extent, that's a good thing because it means your brand is your bond.
Yeah.
But at the same time, because you know who you are, there's certain things that you will refuse to accept. And his refusal to accept certain things had meant in the past when he was playing for the Nets that he would just vanish.
So, for example, the you know when the pandemic happened and like
Yeah.
everyone was locked in, they in New York you weren't allowed to work if you weren't vaccinated.
Yeah.
And the Nets are based in New York. He was against vaccinations.
Okay.
So he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So he missed like 30 games, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
It's not okay that season.
so.
He barely scraped half the games this season.
Yeah, and it's like so he just signed for that team.
Oh.
And it's like now we can't play.
And
like
boycott.
the-
Yeah.
like you're boycotting like.
And it's like then they got to the playoffs and
He wanted to play.
he shouldn't play.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
they lifted. Once they lifted it, he came back. But it was like for me, it's
that
like
point.
yeah, I respect you stood your ground in it, but at what cost?
Yeah, yeah.
The people wanted to see you. Me, I'm not mad. I'm not in New York.
There's
But
that whole kind of process of like you can gel with the team and bond with the team and grow across the season. By the time the playoffs come, everything's autonomous. You're playing the way you want to play ball, and that's how it should be. It should be like you're bringing in a new player like him of that kind of magnitude in your playoffs. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like imagine you get to the UCL final and you just bought Haaland.
no, that is literally it. That's
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Like-
The analogy makes sense.
that's literally it.
Like, yes, I know how good you are. Yes, I know your impact. We've literally never played with the team.
Yeah.
And it showed.
Yeah.
There were certain like moves that they were making, certain players they had to get rid of in the process of getting Kyrie.
Yeah.
That would have helped them as system players.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
That makes sense.
No, in fact, it's even like so. You just signed. You're in the Champions League final. Haaland is just about to play, and your manager's Frank Lampard.
Yeah, that too.
Your
Okay.
manager.
Manager was work as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
not what he was. Obviously, we can all respect Frank Lampard as a great footballer, but manager questionable. Same thing. Steve Nash, great baller.
Amazing player. Pause by the way. Yeah.
Wait. No, I know who Steve Nash is. That's the funny
yeah,
thing.
he's
There was a white boy in school. They used to call him Steve Nash because he
right.
always played basketball with us lot.
Oh,
Fez.
makes sense.
So, and obviously Steve Nash was really good.
Yeah. But
Oh,
as a
I didn't know
manager-
Steve Nash was a man. Well, then again, I don't watch
as a
it.
coach,
But
he didn't translate over so well. He has some good
okay.
But he also has some very
Yeah. I've heard of Steve Nash.
Yeah.
Oh, raw.
But it brings me on to something that I think we can sort of
Yeah.
discuss briefly. How do we feel about like celebrity appointments and in these like high level creative roles? For example, Kyrie now has taken over as chief creative officer
Yeah.
of ANTA Footwear.
Yeah.
Future has recently been appointed as creative director of Lanvin.
Yeah. There's a
Pharrell
couple.
Obviously has a bit more basis in fashion, but he got announced as creative director of
I will.
LV.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Before
Go on.
you comment, yeah. Do you think they had to do interviews?
Yes. Phil had to do an interview.
For sure, for real, definitely, because there was competition.
I feel like LV is different.
LV's different.
Yeah.
I feel-
That's why it's a bit far removed.
Yeah.
Because there was Martin Rose, Wales Bonner.
Yeah.
Alright, shout out Martin Rose, friend of the show, gang.
From the ends.
From the ends.
I don't know why. Like
I don't know why. I didn't know why you didn't know this. I thought you knew this.
Whenever I mention Martin Rose, there's so much like pride. It's quite she's from South, bro.
Yeah.
I thought
I
she
re- so rude.
was just a woman
Nah.
that you liked.
No, she from South.
Woman in the game, bro.
SOUF.
Aye,
She's too real.
Martin. Actually, no, should be saying there, Martin.
Martin, there's space also for you when you want to discuss because we really want to know some of your thoughts on certain things in the scene, and obviously, yeah.
Yeah, just come on the show, innit?
It's just come to show.
Have you on board.
Go on.
But yeah, like where do we see that kind of translate over? I guess like for example in terms of the fashion space, Pharrell's appointment and maybe like
I don't want to use Pharrell because Pharrell's.
I'm not using an example.
Okay.
But Pharrell's appointment and Tremaine Nelson at Denim Tears, they both had sustainable brands going on.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Future is a very big artist, and he's also very heavily involved in a brand. What's this brand called?
Do you know what? Yeah, in my mind, it's the Kanye thing where Polaroid make great pictures, but why the hell is Lady Gaga high up in Polaroid? What has Lady Gaga got to do with Polaroids?
It's it's true.
It's
it's true. But like
Kanye has a lot of quotables.
real, for me, yeah, it's like cool. Even if you take Kanye for example, him and Virgil interned at Fendi, so they developed themselves in the fashion space. Me, I don't know what Future does on the Tuesday. Tuesday night, I'm not gonna lie.
So there was something that happened over the pandemic here. Certain American brands that I just blown up, and Future was wearing like their pieces a lot. It's a brand called RGB Freight. The out on Instagram is Roy G Biv World.
Okay.
Basically, it's like a hat brand, isn't it? And at first I was like, what's going on with these? Why is Future wearing them all of a sudden?
Even brands like Gallery Department.
Yeah,
That was a social experiment. That was actually a social experiment.
With them, man, yeah, like there was a clear sort of idea of rollout. The hats were looking consistently. They were selling out. The pieces they were making were fit for a market that they were selling to, and that the brand placement in terms of Future. Like there was a day where Future went out to the club, and 20 man pulled up to the club, and the picture was so iconic. It was like literally 20 men, and out of 20 men, like I would say like 15, 16 of them were wearing these RGB hats, and I guess in a sense, Future does have a sense of fashion. But does he have more of a sense than somebody else that's been doing that is for longer? I don't know.
In my mind, just to quickly, I'm not going to hamper on it.
Yeah.
Tie it into football. It's PSG.
You think?
Yeah, like you're buying all of the stars, but there is no process. Like, well, I say that to say, cool. We know that the world revolves around nepotism to an extent.
Yeah.
You imagine you've gone through, you've done all of your exams, you've gone to the higher school, you've done this and you've done that. You're qualified. You probably have a lot of backing, and a lot of people know who you are, and your name rings about. You go for this job, cool. Lanvin, you want this role, and then you hear there's a celeb who has an interest in Lanvin or has been seen wearing Lanvins. Obviously, take this as probably ignorance. I don't know Future's major fashion backing. All I see is, one, I see his music, and two, I see him dressed, and to me, he's not the best.
I think dresses quite well for where he is in the game. Continue.
But yeah, you have money.
That's a big factor. That's a big factor.
You have money.
You can step outside, hate your fit, and then change it right there.
Exactly. And just buy a whole new fit on the spot.
Go to LV and spend bags.
Yeah. Or Lanvin.
I don't know.
But yeah, like less qualified people are getting the roles. Go on.
That's where I feel like you are wrong.
Go on.
In the sense where, cool, what's his role?
Creative Director.
Creative direction. Tell me one creative director that's in the design studio with the needle and thread sewing and creating the designs. You're not creating anything as a creative director. You're not that you have a team.
I'm just hearing him out. Go on.
You have a you have a team, yeah. I don't know, like the way you're smiling.
No. I'm just looking at you.
It's like, cool. For me, I can take it from like my industry. And a lot of like directors, even like if you look at like design as well, like a lot of your creative directors they're not doing the work. Your designers are doing the work. All the people in house are doing the work. You are there to be essentially like managing and steering the group and making sure we are going the direction that the brand wants us to go to.
So now Future is just in the back, and they bring in him a design. He's getting sensational.
No, but that's actually that's where we're at. And it's like, when you,
That's so funny.
but deep it, that's because that's what is actually going to be happening. Like, once you get to like a certain level in a company or in like, yeah, just in general, like you're not doing the work.
Yeah,
you're making sure the work is done to the standard that needs to be done at. Of course, yeah. Like, in one hand, it's like you want to be able to say you want to like if let's say you've been in the industry for like 20 years, obviously you know what is good, you know what's not, kind of thing. Like you have that sort of experience, but there's a lot of transferable skills from a director's point of view that you don't necessarily have to have been in that industry for multiple years to be able to carry that. Same way with, if you look at F1, yeah, Toto Wolff wasn't an F1 driver, but he's an amazing manager from his experience running businesses. And we can see that the way Mercedes, like once he took from Mercedes flew. Like the decision making and the way, like once you have a direction and you have the right team around you to carry out that direction, like all you really need to do is be able to steer the group. So you're okay. Go on. So you're saying it's not necessarily about him; it's about the team around him and him picking the right
individuals to support the project.
Yeah, and more time, it's not just gonna be him making decisions, like picking things. It's like, bro, like as a creative director, like on the real, like your designers are the ones who are thinking about what they're gonna make. You're gassing them. No, you're verifying the ideas and providing what they need to be provided with.
When you look at certain individuals, for example, I'm going to go back to Martin Ray, I'm going to go back to Virgil and Tremaine Nelson. These are people with successful brands that have then gone into positions of like this kind of authority where they're able to oversee things, but they understand the process from A to Z.
Who's the guy at Supreme?
Tremaine Nelson.
And he's also doing... So okay, so he's
the founder of Den and Tez.
Okay, and now he's still at Supreme.
Director of Supreme, yes.
Because I don't want to tangent it, but
Virgil was founder of
Off-White, but
and creative director at LV.
Yeah, because not trying to divert it too much, but the Denim Tears has been flying recently.
Very well. Even the Denim Tears, Dior stuff that's been going on.
Yeah,
he's been doing serious work.
Yeah.
Like, when you say that, I get what you're saying. Because sometimes, like for example, even when we get to Alias, for example, that we're speaking about recently.
Yeah.
And like when they brought in certain people that their experiences from managing and being a CEO elsewhere, you know how to run a business. But you see, like for example, somewhere like Lanvin, where there's people in the fashion tech that exist to be able to do these sort of things. Yeah, I feel like that's where Elon's like, but these people understand what goes on in the backroom. And you know, like for example, yeah, how you said when you started working on site, it gave you an insight into what you could do differently from behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That experience can never be lost from you. You've already gained that experience.
But now, equally with that, now if we're looking at that, like if we look at fashion, you have designing, you have your consumers.
Yes.
So if you have a consumer who is coming in from a consumer who's consuming from like multiple different levels of consumption, they'll come in and aid you with the direction that your brand should go in. Yeah. That's what's happening right now in the future.
And the thing is, I don't disagree with what you're saying. I'm just giving you kind of a balanced perspective of
of course, like, it's going to be a slap in the face to people that that obviously, if you're working hard with the idea that I want to be a creative director of a big brand, then it's a slap in the face. But at the same time, like when
you know Future, for example, as an individual, what Future's done and has done very well is stood the test of time.
Yeah.
A lot of artists struggle to make music or continue to stay at the top of their game, and he's been able to do it time and time again.
That's why they got him. They are trying to bridge the gap between music and fashion.
Of course.
So
but
then,
also the longevity that he comes with.
Literally, who else would you pick then?
But my cool. But my problem is it gonna be a thing of I'm just holding on to your tail as a brand? When I say holding on to your tail, we know Future's big. Future's been big.
It's a bit of a give and go for me.
I don't want it to get to it doesn't affect me. But I don't want it to get to a stage where it's like Future, and then Lanvin. Oh yeah, don't forget, guys, he's still the creative director at Lanvin.
Well, you see, when you're at a certain point in life, yeah, and you're doing multiple things and working on multiple projects, it's like, yes. And
who knows how long Lanvin's gonna be around for? Because to me, it's quite a recent brand.
This is the point
2020.
This is the point of this appointment. To stand the test of time. Future has seen fashion go from everything from Bape hype to Off-White hype to LV hype to Balenciaga hype, and he's been at every stage, wearing the freshest garments every single time, and placing these pieces, whether it be fashion pieces or, you get what I'm saying, in these kind of viewpoints. So they're like, you know what, Future's been in this game a while. He understands it. And we also have to understand the fact that some people may have been offered the job as a creative and not taken it. There could be people that have been offered that job and they're like, you know what, no, I don't really want to work with them. I'm not really feeling what they're doing. And so people are saying, oh, a creative, somebody who's in the scene should have got the job. But your favourite person in the scene might have been offered the job and declined it. Or maybe the ideas Future came with were even better than what they offered.
There's too many moving parts we don't know about. There's so many
parts that we don't see. And it's like, that's why I get what Bolly's saying, and I also understand what you're saying. But the truth is, we'll never really know exactly what's going on in the back rooms of these discussions. Of course, we wish Lanvin and Future the best in what they're doing, and we understand, and same thing with Kyrie and Anta. Like, we feel like there's going to be impact. And at points, we'll feel like one is pulling the other. At points, you have to understand that, yes, Future's one of the biggest characters in the music scene at the moment, and he has been for a while.
Yeah.
But Lanvin are now providing the tools to do more. They provide him with the designers, with the marketing team, with the creative minds to be able to do more, and also seek collaborations within the scene as well.
Yeah, because he used to say he can't leverage Lanvin Nocta.
Bridging gap. Not even the Lanvin Nocta. Like, if Lanvin is aiming for high fashion, so Lanvin Alexander McQueen, a Lanvin Denim Tears, something like of that kind of.
There's so much. There's literally so much that your creative director, but outside of creating, will do for you.
So now what it sounds like is they've got Future for the clout that Future brings.
I wouldn't say clout though. Yeah,
it's the experience he brings.
Yeah, I guess they come for Future as a package. Like you're there to be Future.
Yeah, Future comes with clout. He also comes with experience and knowledge of the game. And if you look at Future compared to his peers, he's every time like cool. Aside from Drake, Future's the most constant factor in the music scene when it comes to like making great music. So you have obviously the kind of like Drake, Kanye, Jay-Z, Future. That's like, in my opinion,
you'd put Future in that conversation.
If you look at how far Future's music has spread, because even when you
can't
look at,
wait to clip that.
Even when you look at, for example, like someone like Nas makes great music, but he hasn't been as consistently at the top as somebody like Future.
You see the problem with
lonely at the top.
Nas,
lonely.
Nas is one of them man that's like
he's a niche. He's for the niche.
It's a niche like
backpack rapper.
No, it's a niche love kind of thing like. But it's like Nas will always produce amazing projects. It's just that it's not for general consumption.
Facts. And that's not a problem.
No, yeah, of course. But
if you're making something that you want to be produced and consumed even more, you got to go to who produces and consumes the best music.
And plus,
and
like,
the most music.
in the nicest way possible, like, Nas ain't known for his dress sense, bro, at all. He's known for producing the best album ever.
It's not a diss to the people that make good music. It's not a diss, for example, Kendrick Lamar and PG Lang. Like, it's not a diss to them saying that, like, they could have been there and got picked for that. It's not a diss to them at all. It's just like, Future makes sense.
Future, like, who else would have made sense? Drake's already with Nike. Kanye, no one in their right.
Kanye right now is
Kanye's
hot topic.
Jay-Z, Beyonce.
And Beyonce's already locked in with Adidas right now with Ivy Park.
No, they're not.
But
Beyonce's track record, Ivy Park. I'm not doing that again.
Yeah,
like
Future's always had that kind of inkling in the fashion scene, in my opinion. He's always kind of dressed a certain type of way. It's always been taken in terms of like the way he's kind of dressed. It's always been kind of opulent, a bit different to the norm. And
I love that word, opulent. Go on.
It's a great word. And it's like it makes sense for him being with Lanvin, and like Bolly was saying, he doesn't need to come up with brand new ideas. He just needs to make sure the ideas stick. That's the kind of job, to oversee what goes on. And yeah, you're saying, cool, creatives might be like, cool, we wish you could have done that job. But at the same time, sometimes you've got to work in different aspects to get certain skills. A creative is solely focused on the creative aspect of it. And that's good. But then, where's the experience from?
Exactly.
Do you understand how to relate with the people that the product goes to? Do you understand how to make stuff that sticks? Do you understand how to hit different circles outside of the fashion space? Because a lot of fashion designers get caught up in the whole thing of making clothes that look appealing,
but can't market them.
How can they translate to the people?
Yep.
And these are questions you've got to ask. And I feel like with somebody like Future, who's made great music and resonated with the people as a personality, as an artist, as an individual, he does make sense for the role.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, man. It was
Also,
nice to be able to analyze this. I can't lie.
even with that, like, I'm just thinking, like, cool. Like, let's say, like, let's say you're a designer, and you've been appointed as a creative director of a brand. You already have the mind, like, you've already been working as a designer, so you already have like the kind of mindset where you want to take the brand, which may, one, oppose the brand's direction, and two, may hinder the growth of the designers coming up, because you want to go one way and you're restricting their freedom, as opposed to someone who isn't really like that into being a designer,
but they understand the business behind it,
and they are consumer. So
Yeah.
they will instead of them wanting to put out what they have in their head, they want to take in what other people have in their heads.
So there's an economic theory that I wrote about in my dissertation. I always like to refer to this. It's called being a prosumer. Basically, this is what we're doing right now. We have a podcast called TheStockroom. We consume product, we consume trainers, we consume that kind of world of fashion. And based off that, we don't produce. So you're not only consuming, you're also producing based off that, hence the title of being a prosumer. And Future is one of those people that, like you're saying, is a prosumer. And at the same time is a super consumer. He takes in all of this product and all of these kind of different fashion aspects and has outputted certain things to the game, has tried certain things in the fashion space, pushed the boundaries on certain things, and is also willing to experiment. So it makes sense why he was then brought in on this thing.
100%.
And I'm sure there was stuff that he kind of posed to Lanvin that made them think, you know what? This guy's got something. And Future's not the youngest guy in the game. He's been in here for quite a while. So there's stuff he can show you and tell you from like the cyclical nature of fashion that it's like, cool, this is coming back up. Let's be ahead of the curve.
Yeah. So to conclude, if he had an interview, I'm all for it. If they just gave it to him just because he's Future, then it's a good move, but it's questionable. Yeah, it's questionable, but it's a lucky move.
Yeah, I think they were in the right place at the right time.
You said, what's that? When is it dropping? Oh no, that's the Kyrie was Q4.
So I believe obviously now that it's been announced, I've got announced Summer for Paris Fashion Week, I believe, or just after. I think we'll probably get a collection next year.
We'll see.
Landing on the runway should be interesting to see.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So yeah, man,
Cool, man. Them.
Yeah.
I think it's that time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go reinvest that 20K that I found.
We'll get into that next time. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching the podcast. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
We are currently trying to reach our goal of
redacted.
Follow it, yeah. About
and redacted.
We've got big aims.
Yeah,
we got.
You guys are here supporting us every week, and we really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And like always tapping with us on all from the social media, and as well as our personals as well, because obviously new stuff be going on there all the time. And yeah, man.
Smash the like button, comment, subscribe. What were you gonna say, Michael?
I was gonna say, give us ideas on what we should do on Threads. We want to experiment over there.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Threads. We've got a Threads account, guys.
Follow TheStockroom on Threads, and yeah, man, we'll be asking you questions and interacting with you guys very, very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't said this in a long time, but you have a choice to be on the right side of history. Choose wisely. Amen.
And on that note, guys.
We gone. We gone.